Hi guys, just gonna wait till somebody is here. Okay. I hope you're well. I've been pondering and pondering for hours. I think I'm stalling. I'm stalling because I've got something to say. Apprehensive. I'm trying not to use the word F-E-R, F-E-A-R. Definitely apprehensive, but definitely know I have to do what I have to do right now. Because, you know what, I don't, if I've got one listener, I'm good with that, it's fine. I have to do what I have to do right now because I'm fed up, right, of, I don't understand why it's always me that is being personally attacked um, for speaking live and having time to talk openly with other people if they choose to talk too. I mean, I'm just a survivor, just the same as everybody else. A survivor here that was on Mind Over Matter project, suicide prevention. I'm just a survivor. And I'm trying to replace a lot of self-harm. I'm trying to replace a lot of old coping strategies. And I'm really trying to contain um, that anger. You know the anger, you know when someone pisses you off and you want to seek revenge. I don't never want to seek revenge because I always think, sometimes you have to let them die out. But when they go round, when people go round tarnishing your reputation, calling you names, and writing content calling you a bitch, you'd say go to the police, go to the police. Of course we could do all of that. Of course I could do all of that. But it's Facebook. Once again, Facebook. People use Facebook to hurt people. And they will name and they will shame individuals. And like I said, I was apprehensive about coming on here today and speaking. And I thought about something long and hard, yeah? Anytime I report to the police what happens to me with regards to cyberbullying and online bullying, I take and I go through it with them. I collate all the evidence and I give them the evidence. They give me crime number, yeah? But my frigging content is still left on Facebook. The contents of what somebody done, damaging my reputation and damaging all the good work that I try to do. As I said, I'm a survivor of suicide. I have emotionally unstable personality disorder. I'm just in recovery and I'm just trying to do right. And guess what? I tried to educate myself and put myself on an education course as well to become somebody I've never been, to become something different, to become ownership of my identity. Because all throughout my life, people have been telling me how I should be, what I should do, calling me names, naming and shaming me, putting me all over Facebook. So Facebook is Facebook, isn't it? We know it's called Nosy Book, okay? So as it's called Nosy Book, and when people do me wrong, I have a way to sort of say, you know what, I'm not going to sit here and suffer in silence. I'm not going to sit here and be upset behind closed doors and let you know nothing as to where my whereabouts has gone. My whereabouts is in sitting in depression. Why? Because once again, I'm being publicly humiliated. Once again, I'm having written content that's actually pinpointing people to where they should go to avoid wherever I am. That's bullying online. To call me a bitch online, sticks and stones and all that. But you see, the problem what I have here is that, you know, this is what I was saying. I was being called names. And you know what? Sometimes when people come in half on the story, they jump on the bandwagon without knowing the full facts of what has really gone on. So when I make a statement that I'm fed up with people calling me names, name calling, when people say that I'm a liar, it never happened, I'm telling you, what I always have to do, and what I have to do in this case, once again, is always prove myself. But if I was I don't care what you say it is. For myself, when you get to a point where you're doing something different and you're waking people up with the mental health, it's making them think about themselves. They don't know how to act, so they act stupid. They act foolishness. And in acting foolishness, they think they can take down individuals. So you've got men attacking ladies, yes? So at the end of the day, and then they're saying, the men are saying that the ladies attacking them. And I'm just thinking, you know what? I'm sick and tired of liars. I've been transparent. I asked the question today, am I a liar? And am I a bully? So those that share the same platform that I do within health and well-being, trying to get and reap the benefits from material that we see and how we can get better, and to make sure that we're educated around some of the issues that happen in everyday lives. My point to this is, when you go online and you open up something and it's got your name all over it, and there's messages day after day after day after day about me, I have to then say, what the hell did I do to this person? Who is this person? How long have I known them for? Where did they come from? They come out of the blue from nowhere. And out of the blue from nowhere, they've gone out on a rampage to take down the Mom Project suicide prevention. That's right. Every day. And colour is playing a big part of this too. Because everything I hear is about, I'm a bitch. And then you bring me into a sentence that shouldn't even be bought. I shouldn't be bought into, because I am diverse. I don't see colour when I help people, you know. When I help people, I don't see colour. I help people because I like to think that I have a bit of education and a bit of knowledge that I can sort of help somebody divert them in the right way. But you know what? Because I put my life on the line, and because I do a lot of lives, because it's my therapy. Do you understand? It's my talk therapy. It's what's kept me going. Okay? There was a time where, when I kept telling people what was going on, nobody wanted to sort of listen. They kept thinking, oh, I'm only getting half the story. So, do you know what? Here today, I'm not going to give you half the story. I'm going to give you the full story. I'm going to give you what's going on right now, what I'm facing at the moment, and what you can do to support me. So, first of all, at least say hello. Hello, guys. I'm upset, and mentally I have been disturbed in the last week, where I had to come away and thinking to myself, close it all down. And this is because of one individual or two individuals. This is because people only get the back end of someone's gossip so they can feel better about themselves. So in the middle of somebody and their gossip, and they can feel better about themselves, they think they can take down me. But I don't see them taking down anybody else of a different colour. But it's always Kerry. And it's always Kerry on the Mom Project that is being battered and torn down. And those members on there that I share members, and I share the same platform with you, I think I'd like to say, for the past year, I've dedicated my time, my energy to help people. I have dedicated my time to actually understand, get you to understand such disorders, such problems with other people that need a solution. And I hope I have proven to you that over the last year that I have gone out of my way to work hard to help other people, but in helping them, you know what? I found those solutions to help me, to replace the self-harming, to replace the retraction where you want to go and just shut the world off, to go, I don't want to talk to anybody, I don't need any friends, I don't want to be around anyone. You know that rage, you know that, just leave me alone. I can feel it when I'm talking to you about it, because that's how I felt. That's what I wanted to do last week. I felt, here we go again. In October, I was attacked, cyberbullied, for 9 perpetrators. 9! And you know why? Because I'm different. Because I'm not silent about your behaviour problems that are out there in the world. The things that we do as individuals with mental health. I don't want to use the word with mental health. Those things that we do as individuals because we've been traumatised in the past. So we haven't managed to talk or communicate with people in the right love language sometimes. And even though when you start to sort yourself out and you think, you know what, I ain't that aggressive person anymore. I ain't going around beating people for revenge like I used to. Like if somebody hit me, I would hit them back. Do you understand? Somebody was calling me names back then. I was taught by my parents to hit them back. You can't do that no more. You're supposed to leave everything that ever happens to you up to the police. Now, when you have a phobia of these people, and I mean a phobia, somehow you have to master over those phobias when you really need help, when you really want to tell someone that a crime is being committed every day so far on me. Yeah, me. And I'm trying to maintain my emotion right now. But why is it always me? Is it because of the colour of my skin? Well, the hats are off. And the fucking gloves are off. And if you don't want to stick around, then don't stick around. Because right now, I'm asking everybody on the Mom Project, any member that's on the Mom Project, if you've been over here for over a year or so, from the beginning of the time of the Mom Project, you would have seen the goings, ongoings and upgoings that people with mental health behaviour, they can sometimes act inappropriate. And when they act inappropriate, sometimes people just don't want to hear the drama. And I totally understand that you don't want to hear the drama, but unfortunately, that drama's mine right now. And isn't this a lifeline where I'm supposed to be able to speak? It says speaking out saves lives and support saves so much more. Isn't it? Isn't it where I'm supposed to, anybody that can come here and just talk and say, this is how I feel about my emotions right now. But let me tell you the underlying reason of my emotion right now. In fact, not let me just tell you, I'm going to show you. And the reason why I'm going to show you is because I thought about this long and hard, and I've been nervous all day. I've spoken it through. I've spoken to my members. I've spoken to advice service, and I thought about it. And I thought, no, I have to play you. I have to play you what is being said about me. I also have to show you what has been said about me. I also have to tell you the consequences of when people mess with my state of mind, providing that you're still on a platform of the Mom Project, Mental Health Awareness Real Talk. But, when who provided that? Me. I provided that so everybody could have a equality on there and talk about how they felt mentally and maybe share some tips and tools how to recover, replace self-harm. Maybe at the end of the day you might have to know about domestic violence. You need to know how to get out of it. Maybe you need to know about how to help your children, and maybe how, there's so much information that comes out of survivors that is beneficial for people to either prevent this stuff from happening or change their own life around with the information that comes out from individuals. Unfortunately, There's not a lot of people that do live talks, and I do believe at the end of the day, for myself, when a man comes and does a live talk, he ain't gonna get the criticism because he is of a different color. When a woman does it, she doesn't really get it either. But when I do it, I get the criticism, all because I'm honest. And that's fine. I'm happy and I'm very proud that I'm an honest person. But you know, one of the things that I said a couple of weeks ago, I said that triggers, know your triggers. When you can master your triggers, you can master this a little bit better, and you can eliminate some of the stress and the anxiety. One of my triggers is being called a liar. And the reason why one of my triggers is being called a liar, because I've never been able to get my voice across. And it took 40 something years for me to try and get my voice heard. And then to start telling people what exactly did happen to me as a child and growing forward. And not to be venomous, to understand that damn diagnosis that I was given, like many other people. So I'm just a survivor, and you know what? And you know when people are really cruel to me, isn't it supposed to be that I'm supposed to do the same thing back to them? After all, isn't it learned behaviour? But the thing is, I tried to come away from all that learned behaviour, you know? I did. I didn't do the eye for an eye. I've always done the right thing. And I have done the right thing in taking any complaint to the police in the past. And like I said, in October I had online cyberbullying, and I had 9 perpetrators on me, including where they made a video of me and they put it on YouTube, and then they posted it on their page for everyone to see pictures of me, see pictures of my family, see, obviously they click in and they go and do their research and background and stuff, and then involve my children in it and all of those things. So you know what? Because then I have to bring in the police. So when I have to bring in the police, I have to have a file of evidence. And then I give them the file of evidence, and they go, here you go, let's just go give them a warning. But what the police don't do for you is take down the contents that's left on the Facebook. The contents still remain there today, and people have gone out of their way to publicly humiliate me. Why? All I'm doing is talking. If you don't like me, stay out of my space, get off of the Mom Project and go somewhere else for your chats and your talks and your open talk therapies, whatever you want to go and do. You can do that free will. Nobody can hold you hostage in a place where you don't want to be, on a bloody device. When you share space with people and people ask you to come in to their platforms, or say, you know what, there's a group there for you, that possibly will listen to you, talk to you and stuff like that. Just be respectful. Now the problem that we have here, and I don't care, I'm going to say it, this nearly cost me my business. Yeah, it's cost me someone that, and least expected, that has turned their back on me and stuck up for somebody that literally has gone out their way to publicly destroy me. And out of all that, I was never able to have my voice heard until today. So as until today, I've been told that things didn't happen, I'm a liar, and that I was never named called, and that me and my little whatever, I'm not actually going to repeat the words. So what is written on Facebook, on an individual's platform right now, is is avoid this group like the corona. It's a very dangerous group, and this is a group that the bitch Kerry done the live about me, full of lives. That's what it says. That's in a public platform that has the logo of the mom on it, and I just want to know why I'm a bitch. I just want to know why. Why would you publicly call me a bitch? I mean, the written content, that's slander, that's liable. That's something I could take you to court over. Yeah, that's right, because it's written content. Now, how do I prove the rest of it? Well, I took the advice of the so person individual, and I'm going to play back the advice, and then I'm going to play you what they said they didn't call me, what all the fuss is about. Now, the reason why I can sit there, go to the police, of course, take procedures, make sure that all the measures are in the right place, of course. But the contents are still left there, what this individual has done. And they will be there for years unless they delete him. And you know what? They won't delete him, will they? Because they want to take me down. Because as a matter of revenge, that's all it is, revenge. And you know what this revenge is at? The revenge is because I asked, don't give out your location. There are vulnerable people on the same platform, and if you give out your location, then it might entice them too, but at the end of the day, they're not aware that you're a stranger to them. And they're strangers to you. So protection is important. Now, because I had to put my hand up, which is what I did, and I said, please don't give out your location, it became a frigging issue. Not there and then, because they had the time to talk to me. But after 4 hours after Open Talk had shut down, they had gone and publicly humiliated me. Couldn't speak to me. It's called Open Talk. Has it stopped? I thought, one time when someone talked about you, let it go over the shoulder. 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, daily, live to the whole community. So whether I go to the police and I tell the police, please, can you tell him to take this down, to remove it? It's already gone out to hundreds of people. It's already gone out to thousands of people. Me, what I've built up off the back of my lashes, off the back of my child abuse, off the back of my victim stories. One little person is going around trying to slate down the Mom Project Suicide Prevention founder. That's right, I founded it to help people, and I have done many times over the years, but I'm still a survivor that is being bullied. So what shall I do about that then? Just because I come on here live, and because I openly talk more than a lot of other people talk, because I give back education, because I give knowledge, or because I got a freaking title over my head to say, oh my god, I made it and I'm a company. Well, let's take the company away. You've still got Kerry right here, raw. No company, no nothing. It doesn't matter about the company. It matters about me. What matters about me is that I'm an individual away from any hub, away from any label. I'm an individual being attacked. But it's okay for people to stick up for people of a different colour when they're attacked. And yeah, you're going to say, oh, you shouldn't make it about colour. But they have all over their platform. So then how does it make me feel? Actually publicly being called out that I'm actually a mixed race person. Did I identify that way? I identify as a brown person now. Ain't no mixed up. I ain't mixed up. Do you understand? I ain't mixed up. I'm brown. But if you'd like to know my heritage, my mum was white and my dad was black. Okay? Now, I love both sides. I love every ethnicity. I love everybody. But what I don't like is mean, nasty people that make me out to be a liar and go out to sabotage all the hard work that I have done. Yes, I said sabotage, because that's what this is. I won't name them. I don't need to name them, because I'm not cruel like that. But I will play the evidence, because as you're seeing evidence, as it's public and on a public platform about me and about the Mom Project, as it's public and you've heard what I said, calling me a bitch, then it's only fair to take his advice. You ready? So let me take the advice then. So, because this is public, how else am I going to get it? It's public. So, I'm going to take the advice off of their own thing. Then I'm going to play you. Not going to name you, so please don't. If you recognise the voice, keep it to yourself, okay? But just know I'm telling the truth. That's what I'm saying. No, I'm telling the truth. So I have to play you my proof, because as I am, do you know what it was? When I wanted a home, these people made me beg. They made me beg for a home, beg to prove that I was being tortured and manipulated, beg, pleaded, 170 calls to authority, 17 police calls. And so here we go again. I'm being bullied, and one individual, another male. Something wrong with these men. Some. Another male attacking a female. This time you're going too far, because you're going for my business. Why? You were never my fucking client. You were never my client. You haven't exchanged any money with me. You haven't exchanged any contract with me. All you were is, at the end of the day, somebody that just liked the idea of, oh my God, how do I get well? But you proved that you're well. Again, another public video. You proved that you're well. There's you've got confirmation that you're well, so therefore you're responsible for the content that you are putting out right now. That's my life that you're putting out there right now. That's other people's lives. You see, on Friday night, I announced a successful story that I helped after 2 years of somebody that was in a situation who didn't want to be here. And if I wasn't there, they wouldn't be here. So when you affect me, you affect them. And when you affect me, you affect the mom. That's right. Because take this away, then there wasn't nothing. So how many people are being helped by now? How many people are being helped because I created something for someone, for everybody to be an equal? But there is no equality sometimes. So let me take the advice. So when I have to play back my evidence, it will be very clear who said what, when it was said, how it's said. Because when people, the last time I used my voice, somebody removed my video, which is my voice. And my voice, when they removed my video, what I was saying in that video was, please, somebody, admin, moderator, please stop this person from doing this. Please, please, please. I was begging online for somebody to stop the harassment that I was receiving online. I thought that would be the end of it. But you know what? It ain't the end of it. Because now all of a sudden, the warnings are said, keep away from Suicide Prevention Project. What the fuck is wrong with you? Are you saving people's lives? Are you helping them? Are you supporting them? Or are you tearing them down? Because I believe I couldn't come to somebody that's going to tear someone down. And I'm being teared down. And you know what? I'm backed into a corner so far that I'm supposed to do the right thing by people all the time. But whoever does the right thing by me? Who? Who? In the last 5 years, who's ever done the right by me? I've had to beg for my life. I've had to get off my knees. You see this house? I had to beg for it. I had to prove that I was being beaten. I had to prove that I was being tortured. I had to prove that I was getting my electricity plunged down. And I had to prove I had police intervention. I had to prove I had mental health services. And then I had, even though I had all of that, I then had to go and get a solicitor. Money talks. To prove that I was telling the truth all along. And then I had to go represent myself in a board of 5 people. That's right, 5 people. My life on judgment again. How many times have you been judged over your life, guys? How many times have you been judged? Everything is okay when you get your 4 walls and you're behind closed doors and you mind your own business and live your life. But when you're fighting for a life and you're fighting to be heard and you're fighting for your paperwork, then unfortunately you're judged by paperwork. You're actually judged by Facebook. You're actually judged even now. You see, is she going crazy? I don't like her loud. Listen, I am not a white person. So my mannerism will not be the same as you if I was my mother's ethnicity. Okay, it wouldn't. It's not the same mannerism. Most black people or most coloured people do not talk in a mamby-pamby way. It is not our nature. We have this tone about us, and to people of a different ethnicity, sometimes it's seen as aggressive, hostile, or vexatious, or whatever names you want to call something that is something is a little bit different. I had to explain rightly to somebody the other day that I'm not of the same ethnicity as certain people, and so therefore when I talk, yeah, it comes across that I'm angry. That's what you say. I'm angry. I ain't angry. I'm annoyed. Yeah, and I'm passionate about getting my mouth over. Now, if I was going to be angry, I'd be doing all the Ras Clarks and Boomba Clarks and all of those things that you wouldn't like in the culture language. So this is not angry. This is me being passionate about saving my life, saving my reputation. So, as I said, let me start here and just take the advice that is given and written and worded. So I'm going to take the voice of the so-called person that is publicly humiliating me right now.
I think the message of the day is don't let people get you down. Stand up for yourselves. And if people are lying about you and you've got proof they're lying, stand up to yourself and stand up to the person that's doing it.
So I'm going to do just that. Take his advice. That's right. I won't mention a name and I don't have to. So, like I said to you, the reason is why I am being targeted because I asked someone to be kept safe. Please don't give out your location. Is that a reason to target me? Is that a reason to write all over your Facebook and send it here, there, and everywhere live around the world? Okay. So, I'm being called a liar that this person has not called me names. So, let's just play that then, shall we?
Let's all be nice to each other. No, let's mess fucking Kerry last week. Oh, she's a bitch. Do you know what? She brought colour involved because she's mixed race. And the comment I said last Monday, about the police want to get knocked off. I'm not horse. I said they're fucking are.
But it will go on and it will go on where I'm not prepared for it to go on because it goes into more and more colour. So I'm not interested in that. And did you see, you identified me as a mixed race woman. You've turned around and have called me a fucking Kerry bitch. But yeah, I'm a liar. It never happened. So my whole business nearly got wrecked because somebody sticks by somebody that says it doesn't happen. It didn't happen. So shall I play it again? Being called a bitch. But it's public. And it's every day. There's more. Every day where there's more videos of nasty behaviour. Oh, shizzle.
He called me every name under the sun, so I knew exactly what she was on about. So I shared it. I did share the video, and she's now telling lies about me, so don't know who saw the video, but it has been deleted off the group.
Did you hear that? So there was a video, and he kept sharing the video, and he kept sharing the video. So just listen to how he done me in that video. This is the same video that I asked people, could you please, I asked my moderate admin in that, please remove this person. It went on where I was badgered over and over again, live. And I was so upset about it that it threw me for 6. And then it didn't stop there, and it still hasn't stopped there. And this is going on and going on and going on. So I just want to prove to the person that's stuck beside the person that, you know, I see people writing on this person's wall that actually in this mom project, and I think to myself, wow, if you're going to sit there and hang around with dogs, you're going to catch fleas, right? So the way I look at it is, you're going to sit there and take sides for bad behaviour, then please don't come to me and be a hypocrite, because calling me one name, names is not. Let me get back to this anyway. Like I said, apparently they know what the video is about. Start again.
He called me every name under the sun.
I made an accusation that this person has called me names, and as you heard for yourself, he had called me names. So this is his account of not calling me names.
I knew exactly what she was on about, so I shared it. I did share the video, and she's now telling lies about me, so don't know who saw the video, but it has been deleted off the group. And I went, and I put a message. I'm going to say what happened in that video. I wasn't going to say that, but I am going to say, because now, more I think about it, it's really dangerous what they were doing in that group.
I'm going to stop that right there. What I'm doing in the group, or what they are doing in the group, apparently is really dangerous what we are doing in a suicide prevention group. Yeah? Alright. What's more dangerous than suicide? How do we get to the suicide? People like this that bully. That's right. People like that bully live online, that bully and go out their way to fuck you over.
People need to speak out. Lucky I did speak out to
I'm
somebody.
speaking out.
And I said, don't tell lies. She said, don't come on this platform and call me a liar. I texted back, I went, but you are a liar, because I did not.
So as you hear, the true account was please don't come on this platform and call me a liar. You heard that? That's right. So continued, because I turned around and said it would be a trigger. Now anyone with mental health will sit there and say they know what the word trigger means. That means let's avoid pushing those buttons. And as you heard him, but you are a liar.
He called me every name under the sun, so I knew exactly what she was on about. So I shared it.
Shared it.
I did share the video, and she's now telling lies about me, so I don't know who saw the video, but it has been deleted off the group. And I went, and I put a message. I'm going to say what happened in that video. I wasn't going to say that, but I am going to say, because now, more I think about it, it's really dangerous what they were doing in that group. And people need to speak out. Lucky I did speak out to somebody. And I said, don't tell lies. She said, don't come on this platform and call me a liar. I texted back, I went, but you are a liar, because I did not call you that.
But I did not call you names. So let's just repeat. So he didn't call me names. Not at all, no?
Let's all be nice to each other. No, let's for me. Fucking Kerry last week. Oh, she's a bitch. Do you know what?
Case closed. I am okay, but last week I wasn't okay. I didn't want to do or be here in that state of why should I provide a lifeline to people or opportunities of support, mental health off the back of my own lived experience? Why should I do that? And be ridiculed and stuff like that. And in my own free time, do I provide an opportunity to say, hi guys, would you want to meet up and have a chat? And you know what? You have the option to not do that. Am I okay? Why would I? No, not really, because it's still going there. It's still sitting there today. So no, not really. No, because all of this stuff is out there. And the thing is, I lost. You must have seen what was announced on the Facebook. I lost a director because of that. I lost a director because of that, because the director decided to stand beside that and say at the end of the day that they never called me names. And they didn't even sit there and look at my stuff. So at the end of the day, you persecuted me twice. And then it was written about me that, you know what, they never called me names. And do you know what that made me feel like? It made me feel like, oh my God, where did this come from? Why are you attacking me? Why are you disbelieving me after everything I've ever done? Maybe it's because you haven't been vacant. I don't know, but why would you sit there and take that, stand beside with conviction and say he did not call me names? And you know what? I have to prove myself again. So if anybody, if I called the police on the way, yeah, I say to the police, well, this is what happened, and this is the reason why it happened, and we have that account. We can play that too. The reason why somebody turned on me is here. I'm not stupid. When you press about with me, I told you I do this for a living. I've had to fight my corner since 2014. Fight my corner since 2014, and I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I'm tired. I don't know anybody from the bloody Suffolk town being persecuted like I get persecuted. And all because I want to help people. And what my help is people is as I'm live. Do I feel good about doing that? What choice do they leave me? To what's the word? Vindicate myself. How can I be said to say, please believe what I'm saying? I did not. I have said that they said this, and this is the reason. But yeah, you like don't put me on trial, man. I'm on trial. I'm guilty before anything, before I can say anything. I've been persecuted and guilty before I can say anything. And I do believe colour does play a part of it. When people are pissed off, that's the opposite day. Then they use it as an issue. Now, if I carry on with the rest of it, which I won't, because in somewhere along the line that was more damaging. That's a lot more damaging, yeah? And it is about colour. And you need to stop that stuff because it's causing problems. The thing is, at the end of the day, when you lie, make sure you're a good damn liar. Make sure you're a good damn liar. And that's why I teach other people, don't lie, be transparent, be truthful. So what? I told him, don't give out a location. So what? That's no reason to persecute me as an individual and attack me as an individual on a daily basis. That's right, written content and verbal content. And my name is in it. And also another person's name is in it. And one other person's name is in it. That they didn't deserve to have any names called whatsoever. And this is all on the basis of revenge, when people want to be revengeful. This is not revenge. This is me telling you that I too have a voice. And if you're going to condemn me on the Mom Project Suicide Awareness, Mental Health Awareness, Real Talk group page, it's a group page open for everyone. If you're going to condemn me and you think that I'm a bully, if you think that I am a liar, then please, if that's the case, then I provided this platform. And if you don't like my methods in talking honest, open, educational, giving back, sharing the awareness, then leave the platform. It's only a device, darlings. I would not feel away if you left. I'm not worried about numbers. I'm worried about dedication and commitment to understand triggers, understand and support those that are suffering with mental ill health on a daily basis. I too am one of those. That's right. Looks, we all know about the mask, but when you're masking and dealing with emotions, we all know about how that has to be managed and managed correctly. Many of you don't know. You see me and you think, oh gosh, she's a strong woman. She's got the courage, isn't she? But you know what? If I didn't talk today, I mean, I've already cried today. I've cried all week. I've cried all week. Why have I cried all week? Because somebody made me cry all week. Did I allow them? I didn't allow them. They just took it upon themselves to persecute me. So no, it wasn't free will for them to do this to me. I didn't participate on the Saturday and the Sunday and the Monday and the Tuesday and the Wednesday persecution live on Facebook, calling out my name. I didn't do that. I didn't gang up and get people to laugh and snigger at me. I didn't do that. Or snigger at you. I didn't do that. I haven't outed anybody's name on here. I don't do that. But my name, it's okay to call my name. But you want to call me a bitch. What does bitch stand for? A bitch. What is a bitch? It's a dog, right? Well, I said earlier, you hang around with dogs, you catch fleas, right? I'm not a dog. And I ain't your bitch. But I just got your bitch. And if you put me anywhere, you want to put me anywhere you want to put me. I owe nothing to you or anybody else. I'm barely scraping through. My lifeline is my lifeline. And when you want to try and cut my lifeline, do you know what? You start to suffocate me. You understand? And somewhere along the line, I'm going to have to fight for my life. I'm going to have to fight for my breath. And this is my breath. The Mom Project, I founded it. Suicide prevention, why? Because I'm an EUPD survivor, emotionally unstable personality disorder survivor. Nobody wants to touch those diagnoses. Where did they all come from? Trauma, nasty people, belittling. How is it ever going to heal? How are you actually ever going to get over any emotionally unstable personality disorder when you're attacked every 5 minutes? How many times do I have to be attacked? Last year you saw. Those that are newcomers on here, if you didn't see, you didn't see. I had YouTube videos done on me. That's right. I didn't even know what was going to be in them. So you know what? I turned around and I went live with them. I opened them the same time as you viewers were going to read them, because you know what? When you're this skin colour, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, this ain't no mamby-pamby and running around. You do have to work twice as hard, my loves. You do. And that's why I love the people that I'm around, because at the end of the day, we are about multicultural. We're about coming together as a community. But every now and again, you actually can see a racist for what it really is. Now, I didn't call that, but the actions state it. And when you bring me into a complaint of, oh, you are a bitch, and you put me in the same complaint as something with colour all the time, something that's really detrimental and insulting. You need to do your research and education before you start talking about the colour of our skin. Not a lot of people know about history. And you know what? Yesterday we had someone say, you know what? I don't know history or black history or learn anything about black history. And yet it was there way before anything that you actually understand. And it's there. But it still goes on to this day. Discrimination. Do you know what it is? I mean, you say, oh, it can happen to anyone. Yeah, maybe, of course, depends. You know, take somebody of a different nationality and they go somewhere else, and they probably get bloody bullied. Oh, I didn't see any of these things here. Sorry. You know, I put a post up earlier, so I wanted your honest opinions about whether or not I said, Mom members, do you think I'm a bully or a liar? And you know what? That's your option. To go and tell me that I'm a liar, and if you think I'm a bully, then I'm going to ask you, why are you here? Why are you on something that I provided? And I provided it for everybody. I don't judge you. I say, share the same space. I'm great, you know? But I'm just, Kerry, no, you're wonderful and bubbly and brilliant individual. Please do not other people bring you down. But this is the thing, we can say, please don't let other people bring you down. But you know as well as I know that it is always, and I always teach this in my lives, that you know as well as I know that it is other people that can affect your moods. And if they've not grasped your love language, or not willing to understand your love language, or talk to you and give you opportunities to iron things out, then they will go out and persecute you. So when you say, please don't let other people get you down, not a problem if there's just gossip. But when you write in content and you're doing lives directed at me, and this is a live for Kerry and one other name, guess what the fucking live was? I get knocked out, but I get up again. Me too. Right now I'm back up again. And I'm not going to have people call me a bitch publicly and try to take down the Mom Project Suicide Prevention. That's one individual. There are so many members on here. So one individual wants to deprive all of you, because they think that I am a bitch and that I am a dangerous person. No, didn't you say dangerous person? That the Mom Project is dangerous? Of course it's dangerous. It's suicide prevention. Who else wants the damn job? You know, like I said, when you start troubling me, you trouble everybody else. You see, at the end of the day, people rely on me. That's right. They're supporting me. They rely on me. That's right. Back away from Facebook. I've got a real job. You know, at the end of the day, even with a disability, I'm having the ability to make sure that people connect. Because it's important that they keep talking. And I took the advice. Take his advice. Let me play that back. Because that's the advice. And I took it. So I'm taking the advice that is publicly put.
I think the message of the day is don't let people get you down. Stand up for yourselves. And like, if people are lying about you and you've got proof they're lying, stand up to yourself and stand up to the person that's doing it.
I just did.
Some people find it hard to speak up.
That's right. Some people find it hard to speak up. And I've pondered, and I have not gone to bed really, because last night I'm too busy thinking, oh my God, I've seen it again. There's another video of me. There's another one and another one and another one, and it's consecutive days. And those that want to stand beside somebody and say that they didn't call me names, well, I hope you're happy with the decision to stand beside someone without doing your due diligence. Because that's your reputation that you just put on the line also. And the way I looked at it is that last week I was completely attacked online, and I was attacked from people that I actually didn't expect. I didn't expect it. It come from nowhere. And within attacking me online, I'm also threatened online. So therefore, even those threats online is that they want to play dirty now. So I'm just like, I'm not playing your game either. I do what I do best. If you're going to do something to me, then I'm going to have to use it as education. So I just say, as an education, my thing would be to take down the videos. That's right. Because if you're going to remove my voice, then perhaps you should move those damaging pieces of evidence that you put there. However, though, I have them already. So the fact that I have them already, I don't give a fuck what you say anymore, you know? So, what, I don't care what anyone says anymore. This is my lifeline, and I'm just trying to stay alive, yeah? I'm trying to stay alive. And everybody tries to keep taking my lifeline from me, then at the end of the day, reap what you damn well sow. Because at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here taking this line down anymore. I'm not going to allow people to bully me. This says zero tolerance to abuse. It says naming and shaming. I ain't named anybody, but if you recognise the voice, it's like Slim Shady. Please stand up. Don't say it here publicly. I'm interested. All I wanted to let you know is that I won't be told that somebody isn't calling me names, and then they side with them, and then I'm called and looked like a liar, and I'm not having that. So you heard it yourself, that I'm a beautiful, intelligent, trustworthy, committed hero. That's a new word for the bitch. And on that note, I need a hero. I think that's about it, innit? At the end of the day, what more can I actually say to try and laugh this off? I mean, I've been stewing on it. I mean, honestly, it made me ill. It made me ill. It made me cry. It made me panic. It made me anxiety. And guess what? People test you, but that test is you. But one of the things that it made me do, this situation, I actually had a weak moment in wanting to reach for an unhealthy coping mechanism, one of which I have been quite clear from for 2 years. But my thought process went right back there because of the bullying that I was experiencing, and because of the public humiliation that I was experiencing, because of the belittling that I was experiencing, and because somebody wanted to take away my lifeline. Somebody wanted to destroy my project. They wanted to take away the Mind Over Matter suicide prevention project, and they were going to hellbent and threaten me with fucking solicitors. For what? For what? And this is why I can't be bothered with it anymore. This is why I don't want to do, because every time somebody of my complexion gets a business, I'm sorry, some cunt wants to steal it. And did I call him that? Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. That's just my vocabulary, because I'm angry. I'm angry that people always want to rob from me. They want to steal my lifeline. Take my reputation, tarnish it, bully me, stick up for other people. Where's my help? The same person that stuck beside that person that was bullying me when I was being bullied before didn't stick. Where were they then? They weren't even there to give the police the report of how much they witnessed me being bullied online. No, but this one, because it's a personal friend, that's where I don't know why you would do that. You see, because one life out of all those 100 people's lives that have been made a difference of, that have been helped, that have been homed, that have been healed, that have stopped drinking, that have stopped the drugs. One life, one man, one individual. You're going to make him make other people suffer because of his lies. That's why you call doing a background check. Do your stuff first on people. Because at the end of the day, if you don't know them inside out, they're going to ruin your business. They're going to ruin your life. And you know what? I didn't know these people inside out. And because I didn't know them inside out, I put what I always do is see the benefit in people and see the good in people first. So is it innocent until proven guilty? That's the way I look at it. And in this case, I'm guilty in everybody else's eyes. And so I have to prove myself and prove my innocence. And the only way I'm ever going to prove my innocence is show you that damn evidence on it. Yes, I was called a bitch on more than one occasion. Yes, colour has come into it on more than one occasion. Yes, I've been witness to other people being called the same damn names and the same thing, but I'm not prepared or permitted to turn around and put that out or who they are. Just protect them. So you know what? But I have been witness to it. I have heard it also. So I'm not the only one being bullied. And as he said rightly, speak out about it. I'm not the only one. So my advice, if this gets to the person or whoever likes to go back and chinwag and gossip for when this is reality. They don't want to gossip about saving someone's life, but they like to gossip about, oh my God, did you hear what they said? Did you hear? Oh, you know what? Like I said, I'm saving my life. This is my therapy. This is my hobby. This is my career. This is my future. And you can take all the labels of, oh, is this a business? You can go like that with a piece of paper and take that away from a business. And I don't need the insurance. I don't need the aggro. I've got qualifications, and I'm fucking sick and tired of people asking me and questioning me as if I'm not good enough. Take it all away. Just say that's my business. There you go. There you go. Now what? Me gonna get on Facebook and say, what guys? I'm free today. I've got plenty of space. I've got nothing to do, and I ain't got to look after no one. And you know what? Do you still want to chat? I can still do the same damn thing. All this is talk. All I do is talk. I don't have your magical answers of how you get well. I'm still trying to figure out how to get well myself. I'm still trying to figure out how to get well myself. I'm still trying to figure out how to not self-harm. I'm still trying to figure out that, you know, when someone's mean to you, please, how do you digest it? How many more hits do I have to take from people? How many more belittlings do I have to take from people? I owe you nothing. I owe nothing to anyone. You're individuals. You have 2 legs, 2 feet, 2 arms, 2 eyes, 2 ears. Hear this. You're not like me. Go. Okay? If you don't want to be here, go. If you don't like me, go. You don't ever have to interact with me. You don't have to do anything with me. If you don't like the reality and the harsh of what I'm saying here is, if I don't speak out to you, I'm telling you now that if I didn't speak out and I didn't replace all of the stuff that I was doing, if I didn't speak out, I wouldn't be here. Because the pressure of being hit, the pressure of being belittled week in, week out is too much. If Caroline Flack can get the recognition that online cyberbullying is wrong, then let me get some too, regardless of the colour of my skin. And people say, don't get angry. I'm not angry. I'm just telling you that at the end of the day, I'm sick and tired of everyone judging me. But I don't see them doing me. I don't see them being me. I'm being the change that I want to be. And I want to help people. That's all I ever wanted to do, is make sure that they didn't suffer. Make sure they ain't committing suicide. Make sure they can retrain, stop self-harming, and do something else with it. That's all I ever wanted to do. I haven't seen anyone been around for 40 odd years to help me with my mental health apart from the NHS. That's what we're accustomed to, what they trained us. NHS, NHS, NHS. It's the only damn name you know. The NHS. Mind. That's the only name you know. But when a new one comes over, said mind over matter, you know what? Move over, because you lot don't know how to deal with emotionally unstable personality disorder. You don't know how to deal with borderline personality disorders. And you know what? Don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, because they asked me they wanted to give me some of their clients, okay? Not because they wanted to help them heal. It's because they had too many people. So the thing is, when we're dealing with people, you've got to make sure that they've got the right therapy. You've got to make sure that they've got the right information for their needs, and it works for them. So therefore you have to ask them people what they want. How do they need to get well? But you know what? When you go to a mental health service, you don't have that answer. You're going to find the answer. And I've been going for years to find the answer with the mental health services. And in the finding the answer with the mental health services, then they've screwed me over. Do you understand? I'll never go back with the mental health services. You know why? Because when you break that trust all the way around, that's it. It's done. Done. You don't get the right to write shit behind my back, which are untrue statements. You don't get the right to turn around and breach my data and write false accusations on me. You don't get the right to do that. I'm fed up with fighting. There's so many fights that you have to do to get people to put things right, of their mistakes, to put it right, have fucking wrong words said about you, have horrible things said about you, and untrue things that said about you, and it stops you from getting ahead. So fight. I've had to fight all my life just for that little girl to come out and have her voice, to stop these people and these bigger people to turn around and bully me, to stop it. This little girl, she has to come out. This little girl has to come out. And she got to come out somewhere. And as far as I'm concerned, I can fight to the last breath. I'm done fighting. So if you don't see me much on here, blame the people that keep criticising me because I can't take it much anymore. So I'm taking that. I'm trying to revamp in a different way. And yeah, I do have my Wednesdays therapy, and I take that therapy all day long. And you know what? It was supposed to finish at 3:30 the other day, and you know what? We're still there till 10 to 7. That was yesterday. Thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a solution. The solution's in there. Problem solving solutions, talk it through. But the idea is you at the end of the day are the only one to muster out what the issues are. So my issue of my depression, the reason for my underlying issues of my depression is cyberbullying right now. The underlying issues of my depression is being publicly humiliated by live videos with my name in it constantly. My reason for my depression is because somebody is after to take down my business. And I always say mine. There ain't no mine about it, is there? So like I said, all the paper in the world will never stop this voice. It's the voice that people have been listening to, not a piece of paper, not the company, not a business, not nothing like that. It's the voice. Does Kerry have a way out? Does Kerry know what she's talking about? Well, go and ask all those lives that I have saved and supported. And then there'll be the testimonies. So one person, if I'm going to call upon my witnesses, that is going to be every single person in the Mom Project that has benefited from my live talks. I will call upon them as my witnesses. Okay? And that is on Facebook, and that is off Facebook. I would call them my witnesses to let you know that I'm just Kerry, and I'm just a survivor, and I don't need people like that person or the surroundings of that person persecuting me on a daily basis. You know, they said speak out. I'm speaking out, because if I don't speak out, I'm going to go and cry. And I don't want to cry. I just want it to stop. So yeah, I'm speaking out. And yeah, I'm saying please stop it. Stop. Stop. Just
Disconnected.
Just let me just. No, I'm not asking you to let me. I ain't asking you to let. I ain't asking no permission from nothing. I'm just saying, stop. 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 It's not just me that you hurt. It's everybody else that was benefiting. And when you got a newcomer that comes on and they haven't been here but 1 week, and people have been here for years. People have been on here for years. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, one person. Come on. Nah. I'm a woman. I'm going to take back my power. You don't get to do this to me. And I will stand up in the court of law and tell you why. I'll do it now. This is my fucking testimony, because obviously you're going to use this live against me. You're going to use it to think it's going to be in your favour. Well, I'm a person with a diagnosis too. I also have unhealthy coping mechanisms too. Why are you upset, Kerry? Well, I'm upset because I'm personally attacked. And it isn't one time, it's consecutive days. And it hasn't stopped since June the 12th. And it's continued. And when you read it, when you have a look and you see all of those things that have been said about you, and it's a personal thing, this is why people end up committing suicide. Because it's very painful. It's very painful. But what do I do? Why did I deserve it? That's the thing. What did I do? All I said, don't give out your location. Is that a reason to take down a full company? Remember, that's not Facebook though. You know what I mean? Facebook is Facebook. Is that like a reason to attack everything that who's in my position. Do you not know I've got grandchildren? Do you not know I've got children? That's their mother you're calling a liar. Mum ain't a liar, man, because Mum's been through the wall, and then they've seen that. I've actually had to say, you know what? At the end of the day, sticks and stones, kids. Sticks and stones. Sticks and stones will break your bones, but names will never hurt you. Well, I think that's a load of rubbish, because it is the names that hurt. But you know what? They can go over your head, but that's fine. If somebody calls me a bitch, I can walk by. I can walk past that. I can move away from that. But when it's written and it's aimed and it's written content and it's completely out to destroy me and my reputation and everything that I've ever built up, then I've got to fight back, because I'm fighting for my life. I did not go to university to go get that entrepreneur thing. I didn't go and put myself on that, even in my relapse, to try and get better, to try and figure out how to do a company, or how do you do it? How do you create a business? I didn't do that for me. I always said I was going to do it to help other people. That's the only reason I ever did it. If it's left to me, I'll just sit home and watch Jeremy Kyle or whatever you call them nowadays. If it was left to me, I'll just be doing that. But I'm a very caring person, and I was born to help people. It's my gift. Sometimes my message of the day is, sometimes if you don't like someone, just walk away from them and leave it. If they owe you money, then take the court and get it. But in this case, I owe this person no money. I don't have no contract with them. They was not my friend, and therefore they're a stranger. And I'm having strangers want to talk about somebody they really don't know nothing about or know me. They told me, and this was the most hurtful thing, is that you need to sort your mental health out before you can help anyone else. So on Fridays, Friday just gone, whatever date that is, or whatever date that was, last Friday. So on Friday last week, I went live and told you about the successful case that I worked 2 years, 24 hours, 7 days a week on. That's right. You'll say, well, yes, my phone never went off in 2 years, because of the situation and the risk to the person that I was helping. I get fed up with people asking me, are you legit? Are you trained? Have you got this? Have you got that? Well, why don't you go and ask the mental health services that? I mean, better still, why didn't you do your research? Why didn't you listen to the videos? What it said, what it is, and whatever else? I don't need people questioning me. We're talking about what you take from my conversation. Take as you please. I don't have your answers for healing yourself. Only you have that. I might have been through things that people go through, and might have resolved my issues that I've gone through, and had winning cases, so I know what I'm talking about. I might have solved a few cases, so I know what I'm talking about. Have I got certificates? Yeah, I have. But those people you're getting your information about and trying to set me up, then go and ask them. I don't have to keep proving myself to people. Have I got certificates? When do I go into a mental health service and say, hello, can I see your certificates? I don't do that, so why is people doing that to me? I'm on Facebook. What certificate do you need from Facebook? When you come through the company, that's different. When you come on Facebook, what certificate do you need on Facebook? This is a freaking group. It's a group. It says it's not a service, it's a group. It says it's awareness. If you want the service, that day's there. That's got a booking in day. I'm not having people keep putting me down, and I'm supposed to shun down like I have done all my life and let these people keep abusing me. I kept a dirty little secret because a grown-ass man was turning around and abusing me for many, many years. They taught us to be quiet. I'm teaching you not to. So, no. Speaking out does save lives. Saved mine plenty of times. Support, that definitely does. It saves more. Regain, recover, and rediscover. Well, regain control of the situation, start to recover and feel better about the situation, and rediscover another way, a way you can keep yourself safe, a way you want to go, or where you want to build. But recovery, when you're in recovery, if you keep getting knocks the way I keep getting knocks, how am I supposed to recover? How am I supposed to recover? Just like you, people with mental health out there, you want to get well, then allow me to get well too. If you don't like anything that I say, don't comment, just go away.